UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has cancelled a meeting with his Greek counterpart amid a diplomatic row over which of the two nations should hold a collection of ancient Greek sculptures.
리시 수낙 영국 총리가 그리스 총리와의 정상회담을 취소했습니다. 이번 일은 일부 고대 그리스 조각상의 소유 문제를 놓고 양국이 외교적 갈등을 빚던 중 벌어졌습니다. Alright, tell us more, Ray.
Well, yeah, a bit of one of my favorite words here, one of my favorite British words, as I'll call it, is a row.
Yeah,
right? There's a bit of a row going on, so that just means a fight. When we see diplomatic row, it means countries are having a little squabble.
Yeah.
So this definitely is they're having a bit of a fight right now.
Yeah.
So the two countries have actually long argued over what's called the Parthenon sculptures or the Elgin marbles. They were once part of the Temple of Athena in Athens. But for years and years, they've been part of the permanent collection at London's British Museum.
Right.
However, in 1983, Greece formally requested these sculptures to be returned. In 2009, they built a museum, Acropolis Museum in Athens, but they still have not been able to come to any agreement on the return of these ancient artifacts.
That's getting in the way of this summit.
Well, right. So Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis, I think he's still in England, or he was there. He was meant to meet Sunak on Tuesday. However, on Sunday, he was speaking to the BBC, and he mentioned about having only half of the Elgin marbles are in the UK. And he said he likened it to cutting the Mona Lisa in half. And he mentioned they had been essentially stolen from Greece. Now, BBC looked into this. They talked to representatives at 10 Downing Street, and they said that Sunak and the administration, they had received assurances that Mitsotakis would not mention the Elgin marbles while he was in the UK. A Greek official denied this. So they're saying, you said you wouldn't say it. You went on BBC and mentioned this. We're not meeting you. Mitsotakis is saying, I cannot believe this. We never agreed to this. Says he's baffled and annoyed that Sunak would snub him.
When you're baffled, that means you're really surprised.
Yeah.
What?
You just can't understand what happened. It doesn't make sense to you.
자, 이 고대 파르테논 조각 때문에 이제 갈등이 있다라고 헤드라인에선 나왔는데요. 구체적으로 지금 설명을 해주셨습니다. 레이 선생님 얘기를 듣고 보니까 이런 거죠. 그리스의 총리가 영국을 방문하면서 BBC 방송에서 지금 영국에 전시되어 있는 이 파르테논 조각들이 일부가 여기 있다 보니까 마치 모나리자 반쪽은 그 자국에 있고 반쪽은 타국에 있는 것 같은 그런 형상이다. 이건 말이 안 된다. 본국으로 얼른 돌려줘라. 이런 취지의 얘기를 했다는 겁니다. 그러고 나서 이제 원래 정상회담이 열렸어야 되는데 영국 측에서는 이번에 영국 오면서 그 조각상 얘기 안 하기로 한 걸로 알고 있는데 왜 저기 방송에 나가서 그런 얘기를 했느냐. 이거는 말이 다른 거 아니냐. 영국 측의 입장이고요. 그리스 측에서는 우린 그런 약속한 적이 없다. 그래서 baffled. 할 말을 잃은 거죠. 뭐야 이게. 이런 충돌이 좀 있었던 모양입니다. 자, 표현을 볼게요. We're talking about the UK Prime Minister and his counterpart.
Yeah, counterpart is just someone who does the same job as you in a different organization or different government. There might be different titles, but you have the same rank and relatively the same responsibilities.
counterpart는 대등한 위치에 있는 상대방입니다. 영국 총리와 his counterpart. 근데 그리스의 counterpart니까 그리스 총리가 되겠죠. 이게 뭐 미국이면은 미국의 대통령이 되겠고요. 대등한 위치에 있는 상대가 되겠습니다. 영국 측에서 취소를 했다고 했어요. 왜냐하면은 앞서 말씀드린 것처럼 그리스 총리가 이런 얘기를 하지 않기로 한 것으로 그렇게 영국에서는 알고 있었는데 방송을 해버리니까 그리스 입장에서는 또 굉장히 유감이다. 왜 갑자기 취소를 하느냐 이런 입장이래요. Well, there's a diplomatic row that happened.
Right, as I mentioned, that's when you see diplomatic, you know that it means relations between countries.
Yes.
So they're having a little fight right now. Little spat, little argument, little squabble,
That's right.
quarrel.
네, 다 마찬가지 단어들입니다. They all mean the same thing. Spat, squabble, row, fight. row라는 단어, R-O-W 이렇게 쓰고요. 발음은 반드시 row라고 하셔야 됩니다. row라고 하면 안 돼요. row는 노를 저을 때, row, row, row your boat 할 때 쓰는 전혀 다른 뜻입니다. 스펠링만 똑같아요. diplomatic row는 외교적인 마찰이 되겠습니다. Here's the headline again. UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has cancelled a meeting with his Greek counterpart amid a diplomatic row over which of the two nations should hold a collection of ancient Greek sculptures.